Hello everybody, welcome to Encompass Equine Solutions. My name is Sarah Williamson and I founded this company to hopefully help people understand why so many horses are lame or dysfunctional or have behavioural problems, and why so many riders are suffering with confidence issues. By following Encompass, I'm hoping that you will realise that much as horses are quite well designed to eat grass, run away from predators and make babies and things, they're really not well designed to be ridden. But that doesn't mean we can't ride them. We just need to ride them in such a way that they can manage. We need to actually understand how our influence affects their structure and their functional locomotion. If we don't understand how sitting on their backs affects how they move their bodies, we cannot help but damage them. There are so many riding techniques, training techniques, tools to help us, strapping gadgets, tie downs, bungees, fancy saddles, poles, treadmills, all the things that go with trying to make horses stay sound. But without the basic understanding of how a horse uses its body under the rider and how the rider affects how the horse uses its body, we're constantly going to be banging our heads against brick walls. They cannot stay sound without our knowledge. So the purpose behind Encompass is to give riders, owners and trainers that knowledge. The knowledge to actually become your horse's best therapist, the person that keeps your horse safe. It is not the job of your physiotherapist, your vet, your farrier, your trainer, your saddler to keep your horses safe as a riding horse. It's the job of the person who rides them, because we are the people doing the damage. If you ride your horse wrong, your horse will go wrong. Whether it goes wrong by being badly behaved or whether it goes wrong by going lame, that doesn't matter, it still goes wrong. So if you want to follow us on our journey, we will take you through how a horse manages the weight of a rider, how modern training does not take this into consideration. Modern training only takes into consideration how pretty the horse looks and whether or not it's going to please a judge and whether or not it's obedient to your aids. There is so much more to riding horses than making them obedient and making them look pretty. The more a horse is comfortable under the rider, the more the horse will give the rider. Very ordinary horses can become utter superstars when you put them in balance and you put their bodies into a state where they are comfortable and can carry the rider easily. This comes down to rider awareness, rider understanding, rider knowledge, saddle fitting, footings, whether the horse is shod or unshod, how the horse is looked after, whether the horse is happy. All these things are necessary to take into consideration. But the baseline is that 71% of our horses are lame in any given year. 71% of our sport and leisure horses. And we accept that as okay. And that's not okay. Not when they are here purely for our leisure and our sport and our enjoyment. We do not need them to turn the wheels of industry. We do not need them to take us to war. They are purely here for our leisure. So it's up to us to look after them in such a way that they're not being pushed onto the waste pile at 6, 7, 8 years old. They're not only functional because of huge veterinary intervention, of steroid injections, of having nerves cut so they can't feel the pain, of having lumps of their spines hacked out so you don't have the inconvenience of kissing spine, when actually if you understood how their bodies worked, you would be able to work them in such a way, hello Romeo, you'd be able to work them in such a way that things like kissing spine didn't happen, sacroiliac problem didn't happen, navicular didn't happen. All of these are problems not necessarily created by the rider, because particularly kissing spine, some horses have close spinal processes, but if we didn't ride them it wouldn't matter. So all these things that are a problem because of how we ride them, we could actually minimise them rather than at the moment when they are literally the things that are crippling horses on a daily basis. So let's take a step back. Let's move away from method and move into knowledge. And join me on this adventure, and I'm hoping very much that you will, because at the end of the day, we have horses because we love horses. And if we love horses, we want to do right by our horses. And is winning a prize more important than having a sound horse? That's something only you can answer. I know the answer in my world. I want a sound horse. I couldn't really care less about winning a prize if I'm doing it on a lame horse, or a horse that's only sound because the vets have jabbed him up the eyeballs to make him sound. So thank you for listening. I hope you'll follow me on my journey, and I look forward to meeting you all in person. Goodbye.